So in this video I'm going to be going over my computer here. I've had it for many years, and my most recent upgrade is a Core 2 Extreme QX9650 130 watt TDP. I have it overclocked to 4 gigahertz, multiplier of 12 at a bus speed of 333 megahertz, which is stock. I had to increase the voltage a bit for it to be stable. And over here I have Specky, and there it is right there, Core 2 Extreme, 3 gigahertz. They're running really cool for a 130 watt CPU that's been overclocked. I have a Zalman cooler, 8 gigs of DDR2, 1066 megahertz. GTX 1050 Ti, 1 terabyte Western Digital Black, and a Sound Blaster, 850 watt power supply. And I can play a lot of modern games with this old machine. This is my main workhorse. But I'm gonna go over what I did in the BIOS to hold this overclock. It gives me a fan error because I have a fan controller down there. Alrighty. Go to advanced and then jumper free configuration. So these are my settings. CPU ratio of 12. Left that alone. I set that to 100. That's my RAM speed. I turned my timings down just a little bit on my RAM. The voltage on this board isn't quite accurate. It doesn't go to what that says. It goes to like 1.356 or something like that. But that's what I have it set for it to be stable. It's still within the recommended voltage by Intel. That's my RAM voltage. Not really much that I've done to hold this overclock. I mean, I could go higher, but these CPUs are expensive and they're getting kind of hard to get. And there we go. I just have all this disabled. I'll do a stress test real quick. So yeah, it's 1.352 core voltage, and I have it set in the BIOS for 1.357. So that's what the voltage, for me anyways, has to be. Every CPU is different. Bench, and then stress. See how high that temperature goes. I turned the fan down, turn it back up. There, maximum speed. It doesn't really get any hotter than that. I play Hunter Call of the Wild on Steam on mid settings, and it's like 80% CPU usage, sometimes even 90, and when I'm in multiplayer, and it never goes over 130. So this thing's still holding its own, even though it's well over 10 years old.